This is the Long Range Plus Model S. It is a completely different car. Kind of scratched right there. Welcome back to What's Inside family. Today is an exciting day. I am going to buy a Tesla Model S Long Range Plus. It is the longest range Tesla that Tesla makes, 403 miles range. Which, if you've seen any of our videos in the past about road trips, we live in a small town that in order to get to Las Vegas or in order to get to Salt Lake City, it has become quite the headache to have an electric vehicle. I bought a Honda Accord about a year ago in order to have a car that we can go on road trips. When I sold my Model X, I was anticipating Battery Day coming out within a few months and announcing the future of Tesla battery technology. Well, it ended up taking almost a year until they did Battery Day. And while the tech is incredible with Battery Day, it's still a year or two down the road. And so for me, I would like to have an electric car right now that I can take on road trips. I'm hoping that this is it. So I just flew to Baltimore, Maryland to pick up a new Tesla black on black Model S that was in inventory, so it was already available on the lot, so I don't have to wait 4 to 8 weeks. I can just pick this thing up. The only tricky thing is I need to drive it home. But for now, in today's video, I'm gonna show you what it's like in 2020 to buy a Tesla. So yeah, let's take an Uber to Tesla and buy my new car. Right now I'm in my Uber heading to the Tesla service center. I filled out all the paperwork over the last couple of days. I put in my insurance information. I wire transferred all of the money over. It was super easy. And then I got this email from Tesla telling me there's going to be a touchless express delivery experience. And then within 12 to 24 hours, the car will show up fully active inside of my Tesla app. It sounds too good to be true. Like, it sounds a little easy, like anybody could just pull up and take a Tesla? I don't know, like, is somebody going to look at my driver's license and see that I'm the person? I'm just gonna get this car potentially in minutes. Let's see how this actually works. So we pulled up to this place and there are so many Teslas here. Like, I don't remember the last time I've seen this many Teslas at a service center or at a store. And so it's really hard to know, like, which car is mine though. Like, I know the color, it should be black, but it said it'd be in the NTB line. I don't know what that is. Like, there's one right up here. Pull up to this one right here. It's not really clean, but that is the exact kind of car that I'm getting. It looks like it's it. There are keys like inside of there, but if I push on the lock, it doesn't open. So it's not clean. This window is cracked open right here, so I'm not sure if that's it. Okay, so I went inside and they said it should be unlocked. That should be ready for you. And so they went to push some button on the computer to unlock it. So let's see if it works. Okay, still doesn't work. A little update for you. It's been about 20 minutes that I've been here and they found the car because it's not that one. Thank goodness. It's inside the service center and they're just finishing up a few things to it. They're cleaning it out a little bit. They did fully charge it. It's been sitting for a few hours, so I guess it's at 390 miles range, I think is what they said. We need that 400 life for sure. I would love to get to 400 when it's a brand new car. Touchless did not quite go as planned. It is not touchless. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes and then we'll get this car and it will be clean. Oh, look, they had a little paper. I didn't even see that. Congratulations, Daniel Markham, Tesla. Thank you for supporting the mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. That's very nice. It smells like a brand new car. The mask is coming off. I'm in my own dang car now. One thing I don't want to do is film on Tesla property. So we're gonna get out of here. Oh, let's look at the range. Here we are. There's the beginning range for me, 389 miles range. The autopilot does not work yet because that says calibration in process. It's gonna take a while till we can get that. Let's see how many miles we've got on this guy. Tesla Model S Long Range Plus and 6 miles on it. I will say, as much as I love my Honda Accord, I do love my Honda Accord, especially on road trips. This feels like a premium car. This is nice. But honestly, one of the reasons why I wanted to get rid of the Honda is that there's just so many road trips that we do, and while it is inconvenient, I saw some things. I saw some accidents on the freeway, and I thought, you know, I want to be in the car that's one of the safest cars on the road. This is the safest car on the road, the Tesla Model S. I just drove this car from Baltimore, Maryland to Philadelphia, and I have 269 miles range right now on the car. That's as much range as my Model X gets right now, like the same amount of range, and I just drove that whole stretch. I passed 3, maybe 4 superchargers on the way up. This is the longest range electric car that you can get right now. I live in a small town. I bought a Honda Accord, a gas car, about a year ago and traded my Model X for it because the range just wasn't sufficient. I think 500, maybe 600 is the sweet spot. I knew that Battery Day was coming. I didn't think it would take almost a year for it to come out. Battery Day was amazing, but the things from the Battery Day, the new battery technology isn't gonna come out for like another year or two. And so I bought another Tesla. This is my second Tesla Model S, but I will tell you, after owning a 2015 Model S and now owning the 2020, and I've only had one day with it, it is a completely different car. This car rides crazy smooth. They upgraded the shocks over the last year and they were able to do some things to the motor to make this car super efficient. But also, I've never had this small of wheels and rims on here before, and it actually makes the ride go smoother over bumps and different things. And I think my wife is gonna actually really enjoy this car. And I'm gonna have this for like a year or two until I can get 500 miles. The Roadster should have it, the Cybertruck should have it. Even the Model S Plaid mode that they announced should have over 500 miles. So I know it's coming, but for now, I really want autopilot while I drive. The delivery process of getting this car was supposed to be touchless, and it ended up being an hour of me at the dealership, which is still pretty short, but it definitely wasn't the 5 minutes in and out touchless experience that I was kind of hoping for, and that what Tesla markets and promotes these days. The car is in good shape. There's only one thing on it that they marked down that they're like, yeah, we probably need to fix that. I'll mark it down and then you can come back and get it fixed. Right here on the back on the bumper, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like kind of scratched right there, and then it's just like all messed up. So yeah, that's not super great, and they can fix that. I also am going to get a clear coat wrap on this at some point to protect it. So yes, I still do have my Honda Accord back home. I'm going to test this out on some road trips and see if I can replace my Honda Accord. The jury's still out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to replace it or not for my road trip car. I really hope so, because I loved my Honda, but now after being in this for a day, I really, really like this Tesla. Super comfortable. This is the Long Range Plus Model S, so it's cheaper than the Performance Model S. With everything out the door is $83,000 for this, with taxes and everything. I did not get the full automated autopilot. That's an extra $8,000, so that would push me up to $91,000. I just want to be able to get on the freeway, get in the lane, and put it on self-drive and just let it drive down the lane. And that's what it does without paying the $8,000. I've also never had to pay for like music on here and the streaming service. So you get 1 year free. I got the sign up for it. So I'm 1 year free with free radio and streaming service. And then after that, it turns into $9.99 a month. I've never had that on any of my Teslas. The other thing is I've never ever paid for supercharging before. And this car, you have to pay for supercharging. So that kind of stinks. I got to pay for it, but we'll see how much that actually costs. I have the 8th most Tesla referrals in the entire United States. I think it's like 350. And I think with every referral, you get 1,000 free miles of supercharging. So at that rate, I should have plenty of miles, like 350,000 miles. But I don't know, maybe they don't apply it because they were all before I got this car. I'm not quite sure how it works, but obviously I like Teslas. But Mercedes has said they're coming out with an electric car with 500 miles range. I don't care what brand it is. I would replace this with that. But more importantly, I like to know that my family is safe inside of their car. We'll see what happens with the future of electric cars. But for now, back to the car that looks just like a 2012 Tesla Model S, but in the inside, and that's where it really counts, it's much different and much upgraded. So anyway, I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. This is what we chose to do, and stay tuned for a trip where I attempt to break the world record and drive this car from New York City to LA in the shortest amount of time. 45 hours is the time frame. That video's coming. I'm gonna start filming it tomorrow. It'll probably be out on here very soon. All right, thanks for watching. See ya. It's the next morning. My hair doesn't have any hair gel, so I'm driving to Great Clips to get some hair gel. Am I about to drive by the famous bridge where everybody crashes? It's a channel where they have surveillance footage just on that bridge. London, my daughter, she will not watch it. Lincoln loves it. Claire loves it. London's like, oh, I feel so bad. Most of you aren't gonna know what the heck I'm talking about.